Hello! Hold on, let me pause the music. Hello, Botch! How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I was gonna stream yesterday, but I ended up, sleeping the entire day away, so, sorry about that. But it's okay. There's a stream today. um, we'll be playing Ace Attorney today. And then maybe some drawing, because I haven't drawn in a while. And I don't know after. We'll see. I don't really work early tomorrow, so we'll probably have a long stream. Maybe. We'll see. The last time we were here at... I remember we helped our client be innocent about him stealing something from a museum, but instead he was innocent, of course. It's just we proved that he was at a scene of a murder at a different location. Yeah, so we're caught in a little. It's confusing. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose. I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. Yeah, so like, are we gonna have to like prove that he wasn't there and then prove that he was the thief? Again? It looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? Oh, Pearl's leaving. I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people look at it. I mean, it is pink. Oh. I want you two to spend some quality, special time together, full of love and happiness. Now remember, no fighting. Thank you for the headbats. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. What can we really do? So we have to prove that he was stealing the urn? Or was there 3 of them? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder. Well, first we need to find out where... it's down... It's an hour away from the museum. Miss Delight. Desiree. I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. She has a bike. I've never seen her use it, actually. You must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet. But something's... yeah, I mean, it's built right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they weren't there before. Someone put it back together correctly. Pearl. I don't even know how she got it back in the same shape. I don't think that would be possible, but... Do I like meeting other Viet streamers? I'm pretty awkward. I'm gonna be honest when meeting people at first, but it would be nice though, cause like it's cool, yeah. But also, I'm really bad at speaking Vietnamese. When I was young, my mom's like, "Oh, you don't need to learn it. You're only talking with me." Dude, I speak in such a childish manner, and I barely know like half the words. I like can talk. I can hold a conversation with my grandma, but it's still like that's about it. Though I only meet Vietnamese people online. Never, other than like my friends. Speaks French and English. Yeah, that's cool. I wanted to learn French if I didn't learn Japanese. Nani Nyan. I'll be sure to check them out. So I guess people still go to Korean Village. Hi, Scarecrow. French is mentioned. Yep, so if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately? Well, I've been thinking of heading to channeling dojo just to do that. A channeling dojo? How you doing today, Scarecrow? Keeping your top top lead with 20 lattes. That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. I'm doing good. I did not fall asleep after work today. My bed is dangerous. I was so tempted. When a medium uses the current technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an extremely strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. That's what's worse in these cases. The spirit medium has no memory of what happened. But she didn't even, that wasn't even her. That was just her getting knocked out. Okay, I need to go to Desiree's house. Mr. Light. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but he's not a murderer, so she doesn't need your help beating herself up. He wouldn't hurt her. Well, do you want him to be a murderer or a thief? My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's not just in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you gotta admit, he's got quite a bit of temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" No. He's still going around saying he's a thief. Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. Yeah, I mean, do you want her? You said he's not a murderer, and you say he's not a thief, but he has to be one of them. So would you rather him be a thief or what? A murderer? I don't know. I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest, he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. That's the very idea. I mean, secret emblem. Love at first sight. I want to ask about that. Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Yeah, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Did Mr. Delight come running to see it? Yeah, I remember. He looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their face. Please stop it. He screamed. I could see the... Why would they get... That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. Why would they get... They're robbing a bank. And you back off because a guy's screaming in your face. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. He's a security guard. I feel like that's the thing. He doesn't seem like the type, but like to be a security guard, you gotta fight back sometimes. He may not look like it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him, like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. You'll do the same for me if I ever get taken. Woman, you're already taken hostage. Hi, Mio. I hope you're doing well. I am. I work tomorrow, but my weekend will be starting on Monday. It's okay. I don't work long, so it should be fine. I hate these kind of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. So you must mean thieves? No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. There's nothing more than— your husband's kind of cowardly. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Have you seen him? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try to find more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yeah, obviously the real mask. DeMasque is not my Ronnie, right? Well, this man's begging on his, like, he is begging for the prosecutor to be like, no, I am the thief. And you walked into his trap. And now you're accused of murder. And Detective Atme knew more about Mask DeMasque than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then, you went there to ask him questions? That's right, I'll do whatever it takes to say I like her. I don't think she has a— okay. I don't think she would frame— like, I have Luke Atme is the prime suspect in this case for me. I forced my way past her into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right on top of the table. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Don't be silly. Of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard yesterday, Ron Delight was once an employee. So why would he— He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. It looks like Mr. Delight doesn't know. Larry told me it takes— oh, she probably speeds. Are you sure you aren't literally flying? Well, why don't I give you a ride sometimes? Or better yet, how about now? Are you scared of going— oh yeah, Nick seems really scared of— I don't know. I feel like he's a coward, but— thank you for the follow, money. Money. Sorry, I butchered that so badly. I hope you're doing well. Okay. CEOs. We go straight to the office? I'm surprised. Not like the lobby or— oh, is that where he's found? I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. Oh my god, it's Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure it was, pal. Oh my god. Why are you saying pal, Maya? What's going on? The prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like— oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Yeah, it's Gumshoe. He's always at every investigation. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? Well, before, if the Gumshoe fits. Well, anyways, the point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their job. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Us? Oh my god, you think I'm a detective? I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Isn't he? Look, he's here, the one and only. The last trial, he like ran into a pole. But you know, he survived. I thought he ran a red light and got hit. But no, he just hit a freaking pole. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. What about we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now and we need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. Oh my god, 18 lattes? I don't even remember when I implemented the latte. I guess it's about like more than 2 weeks ago. A month. I don't even think it was a month ago. I just remember I struggled making those lattes. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. Here's the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning. It's okay. His estimated time of death was 1 o'clock in the morning on October 12th. I feel like even if you didn't redeem it, you'd still be pretty, yeah, you'd still, look at you, second place. His estimated time was 1 in the morning. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room. How'd they know? The only one that knew exactly when they were gonna steal the urn was Look At Me. So he could have came here instead. He said he got knocked out, but I don't believe that. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's one good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Safe? Well, it is pretty big. I don't know when, I don't know where he is, actually. I'm sure he's doing work or something. I wouldn't be surprised if he missed one stream. Nobody has heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, is he? Oh, he is. Oh, there he is. Hi! How you doing? Have you eaten yet? Though the question is, will Anna be here? I don't think she works today. I think we still need some, or she's sleeping. That's one of the two. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billard. Billiard? Kane Billiard? Did I read his name wrong the first time? Maybe you could start by getting the name. Oh, never mind. That wasn't his last name. So, what happened to Master DeMasque? He's at the detention center, screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyways, right? Oh, you mean Detective Atme? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. This is like a one-sided fight. I don't think Atme even knows that he has beef with Gumshoe. Now that's a detective I know and love. Think about it. Atme was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you knew he had to be the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But, he has one-sided beef with himself? Not even one-sided. His first heist, the Tear of Amanon. There was a witness on that one. Oh, since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. The gem and the thief. Stolen? Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him before? It's fucking Delight, isn't it? Oh my god. Red hair? Redhead? Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight? Yeah, I think he did that way. He did it that way just because he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. Who is that Java-addicted maskmatic maniac? Sorry. Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma. The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. Yeah, why does he wear this mask? For what reason? That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps. Oh my god, she's fucking here. Hello? You're touching grass? Came for your latte? Yup. You know, I thought you were asleep. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They just all turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. Damn. No, that's not what I meant. Ah! Beef sounds good. Barbecue? That sounds good right now. Bring me some. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Are you showing off that cheap little thing? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a... Oh, okay. Okay. How mean. I feel kind of sorry for him. He's kind of a sad young guy. Yeah, and he always seems to have a habit of getting arrested prematurely. Well, it's just my personal opinion, but I think the police should have investigated the whole thing more carefully. But weren't you the one that arrested him with that with a giant goofy smile on your face? Oh, come on. We don't have time to start with that. Let's just leave it alone. If you ask me, if the guy's a real puzzle if you ask me, then maybe I should be asking you, do you know something about him? Why would I know something? Well, it sure sounded like you two knew each other from the way you acted today. I don't fucking know him. It's Mr. Godot that acts like he knows Nick, not the other way around. Huh. Button. What's this button? It's an emergency. Okay, if he was getting murdered, do you think he would have pressed the emergency buzzer? Mr. Bullard, the victim wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. The shelves are controlled by a special panel, so I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with a bunch of files. That's a big ass book. What'd you find out, Nick? This file. It's not anything. It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is about DeMasque. It's filled with info on him. It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes. 100,000 for the tier. Damn. Yeah, I thought there would be more things on his desk. That chair looks super soft. Let me just try it out for a second. I feel like a CEO. Hey you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know? I mean, where else would he go, Maya? Where else would he go? The greatest sunrise of my life. Either this guy didn't get out enough or he really had a rotten luck with the weather. I feel like... Okay, there's a painting that was stolen and then given back. Or taken back. I was thinking that might have been the painting, but I don't know. Is there anything else other than that safe? Nope. Okay. A dead guy was laying in here all night? Oh, yeah. By the way, don't bother asking about the fingerprints. There were none. Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There's only a few people who know how to open the safe, pal. Everyone that knows how to open this safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, the light. Security chief? Dang. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so. So you mean... Yeah, I think the string shows how the corpse... shows where and how the corpse was laying. He was killed by being crushed by the safe door? I think it's just he fell out when they opened it, and this is what he looked like now. What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. Billfold. Yeah, it looks like I'm wrong. Okay. That's all you'll give us, right? Okay, you won't talk to us. I went to CEO. Let's go to @me's. I wonder if he's keeping anything. This place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect? Now that they know he was actually DeMasque, this must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing this place apart. Gumshoe? Oh, Gumshoe's at the other crime scene. He's a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. A murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, "There's nothing like a good murder case, pal." Yeah. I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust. No, he was very passionate about DeMasque. So I'm sure he doesn't really. I don't know. I think he's just, they might have put him on homicide because he's better at that job. I don't know. Is there even anything to examine that's different? Nope. Alright, move it. Main exhibit. I want to go to the detention center. For some reason you can't go when you're at me's hideout. I already told you, it's not me. A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, we don't have enough time as it is. Hi, Awkward. I hope your day is going well. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Welcome in. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. We're playing Ace Attorney. It's a detective game. It uses your brain cells a lot. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge too. So I can't talk to him? Damn. Okay. The treasures of Karain. Oh my god, are you making your own model? I've seen so much live 2D stuff, and one of my goals is to make my own model. But dude, I played like 3 years ago and then dropped it well, not dropped it. I just haven't played it in a while, and I finally got my motivation back, and we are speeding through the game. I'm on the last chapter. Game 3, first trial. Second trial, actually. The treasure of Karain exhibit is all ruined now. I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was a big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. The urn of DeMasque desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa, that's brilliant, Nick. We could we could clean up and be filthy. That's all she thought about. She thought about the money and she's like, yep, there's an opportunity to be made here. I love the Phoenix Wright games. I want to buy the other 3. I have this one and then the Great Ace Chronicles, but that's about it. I know there's a Miles Edgeworth one, and then there's the Apollos of Justice, and then there's a little 2D one. Not, oh, they're all 2D, but it's a different, I don't know. It's more unique. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews, what is she hanging around down here for? Oh, we got that back. No, she's so stopped. She's been caught up in so many of these cases for no reason. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was the Mask's wife that found it. Yeah. Has anything changed down here? Seems like nothing has changed. So the detective was actually a thief all along? I don't know. This is like... I know I feel like he was... I don't know. He's guilty of something, but I don't think it's being the thief. I think it's the murder. But why? Why would he kill kill the CEO? It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the mask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should just let her. So, when was it that you had... Because, look, no one knew that he was going to steal the urn because he told Adrian to keep it a secret. So he would know when the mask comes. And he goes an hour drive to the CEO's office, murders him because he probably knows. Like, that's probably the blackmail, right? Hey, I don't know. If the blackmail letter was there, wouldn't he want to go in order to save his identity? I don't know. Everything's so confusing. About 20 days ago. And when was the mask? When was that the mask calling card arrived? So it was about 10 days ago. So he sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. He probably... Oh, what is in that urn for him to want so badly? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything's possible. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atney? No, I couldn't have. He was down here alone. There's a guard down here? I thought it was just him. Here, you can't see it, but look, there's a guard. He claims that's the way he always operates. That's just so he can say he can have an alibi while he commits the theft himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene, dressed up as the Mask pretty well. I don't know, does his nose even fit under that mask? I'm so glad you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What do you mean it? You think it came back different? Oh. Only 2 locks. You know what? It's not terrible. Okay, what evidence do we need? Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It was obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence the urn that was submitted at trial was genuine? No, I do not. It wasn't really. Only thing I got is it has pink paint on it, and that's where the. I don't know. No, I do not. Sorry. Will she let us inside the room? Well, that's where this used to be. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Ami while he stole the urn. Let me in. Why are we not allowed in there? So rude. How's the guy find new evidence? She built the box. This is the same thing. I thought they would do anything different, but so I don't have any new evidence. Is he out? Not you. No, he's not out. So maybe I do have evidence that the one. She said, "Do you have any proof that the one at trial is fake?" Do I? It looks different. Like, hold on. So, this is the only picture we have of the urn, and it says "I am." And the one that was stolen and presented as trial was the one. It says Ami and has pink paint on it. Let me just save. I don't want to take any damage for no reason. But I feel like I have to unlock this. Do I have any proof that it was genuine? That's the thing, though. Because the one that was presented at court was put back together correctly, but it's still at the cracks. So, and that one also works. Fuck. Okay, there's only one of the two. If the other one isn't, and the other one isn't it, then I don't know. Maybe I don't got it. Nope, never mind. No. Where else can I go? No, I don't actually. Can I go talk to Larry? Where is he? Because he's the one that picked up the light's wallet, no? Okay, we also had this conversation already. There's the ransom note. Red diamond. What red diamond are they talking about? Let's see. Is this gonna be the same? I can't talk to Gumshoe about anything, can I? Oh no, we already stuck. That's crazy. Can I talk to her about this now? Like, okay, Maya. What do you mean? I'll never forgive this man. He tried to pin his own crimes on my Ronnie. I don't blame you. All criminals are the same. They're nothing but filthy, sneaking liars. I hate their guts. Yeah. I can't go to the detention center. Oh, maybe I can. No, I can't. I already went there. There's only the hideout. Where? What do I do? I had to talk to her? Do I have any proof that it's genuine? No. I do not. Just let me in. Let me in. So I have a poster for the Quran exhibit. I have a calling card. The camera. Security camera. I mean security photo. The thing he was hit with. A ransom note. A wallet. Wait, I should go talk to Gumshoe about the wallet. Because if he was fired at like a couple months ago, why does he still have access into the CEO's office? Isn't that weird? Hi, Casual. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming by. Oh, Mr. But no, like if you quit, you wouldn't you think you would want to take off the code that can access the room? I may be stuck. What the hell? Okay, let's think of everything we've done so far. We examined everything in this room. We talked to Gumshoe. We talked to... Oh, secure... Fuck, I'm dumb. Okay. Oh my god, is Larry here? Is he the one? That looks like something he would wear. Hey Nick, what's up? Oh, he's the fucking security guard that night, huh? I was just talking about you. I'm working my fingers to the bone. And in walks an angel. I got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? If it's about the murder, boy, I got some good info for you. I don't mind sharing with my... He plays with every woman he sees. I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then, this is now. Oh, so you don't want... Oh, what is this? A guard's 5 commandments. Let's see what... 1. Obey thy superior. Respect thy superior. Smile at thy superior. Salute by... Wendy's the fucking head supervisor. You gotta be shitting me. You're genuine, right? She's fucking at KB security. That's why she... Oh, nice. Never mind. We're all calm. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. That's his jacket, no? I was told to never ever touch that lever. She scowled and and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn? If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Doesn't it suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what will happen? I don't want to pull the lever. What's this? Hey man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. This room seems really high tech for just some decoration. I don't know. Is this chocolate milk? These screens, oh, this is for, those screens show everything what's going on all over the building, everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. Because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. Is that everything? Oh, chair. That's my workstation. Pretty cool. I keep a steady eye on monitors and use that mic for communicating. The Random Encounters musical series. What is that? They made up Larry, but nah. He was the first child character. It's so funny that him, Miles, and Larry are all friends. All childhood friends. Oh, a music. I know about the theater plays, which I really love watching. Like, I need to watch all of them. I sent like, playlist in my server. I want to watch them all, like, someday. Oh, I guess there is a musical. I've never heard of the musical. Somewhere. Instruction manual. What are you gonna do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Oh no. No, yeah. If you like the musical, then you might like the theater plays. Really interesting and intriguing. They're all original, like, cases. None of them are based off, like, the games. They're all their own, like, trial. I haven't talked to you yet. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't give that information away for free. He wants a bribe. I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest. Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. You really want to know? Using Maya. Ron Delight was an employee here, and naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, I'm a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, one year ago, there was no warning. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. Like skipping out to work. No. Wait, when was this? I don't think it doesn't tell us the date. Actually, I don't know. Can I present this to you? So what was it like being a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. First, I keep an eye on those monitors all the time. These are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. If I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of my teams. The security teams for this company, they're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. You said you haven't played in a while, right? It's awkward. Have you played any other games? Or just like you just played the first, like the trilogy? Because there are so many. You were in this office while the murder took place, weren't you? Why would you say that? This is just a part-time job for me. I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it was part-time and you were dumb, you're still in charge of security. Give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. It's not fair, Nick. Why you get so defensive? I'll learn. Well, like I always say, that was then and this is now, okay? I mean, like, we haven't talked in 2 years. Or a year? I think it was a year. Okay, my bad. Do I have stuff for you though? You dropped the wallet on the night of the murder and you gave it to me, no? On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What, huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? Didn't you sneak out of work yesterday to go see Miss Delight? Ah, but that was that, and this is this. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never, I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I even bet you $1. $1? Wow, now that's confidence. Well, this was found in the building around 1 AM. But it wasn't in, like, he found it. That means he left the security cameras, right? This wallet, you know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar, you hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. You know, to be fair, I don't remember what I eat for breakfast sometimes. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was about 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard station. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murder must have snuck in the night before. If the murderer has snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It wasn't the fault of the guy whose shift. It was the fault of the guys whose shift was before mine. The color snuck into this. It was used that one. I can't show that record just to anyone, you know. That keycard data was already made public to the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Someone had used this to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 AM on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. So who was it? You weren't at work. You were sneaking off, Larry. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. Larry, there's nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened the night anyways? My Donna. What? Yeah, my Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew it, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally, I was the one that do the punching. I don't think Maya would know. So, is this why you left the security office? I'm sorry, it's all my fault. How could I ever make up for it? Tell us everything you know. That's what you can do. Don't these have records? Shouldn't you be able to look back on a video? Go ahead, Maya. Press. Oh. That was pretty good. Maya, don't encourage it. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st. I thought it would be a good idea to adopt a wait and see approach. Huh. Of course I did, and I couldn't have possibly made a mistake either. So, it didn't go off? Oh, it did. Just once in the morning. Ah, man. Larry. Will you tell us more about it? The buzzer went off once at 1:02 a.m. on office, but did he die? Oh, he died around 1. You guys have made me really reflect. You guys really have made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know? Okay. Is that all you got? What can you tell us about your boss, Larry? No, he looks so much older. Like, Caden Bullard. The CEO of our company. He was a pretty good guy. Yeah, you bet. You know how I'm not very good at about working hard, right? Well, guess what the boss said to me about that? I don't expect much in return from you, Larry. In return, just don't expect much pay. If I ever want... Is that all? Okay. I got everything here. Which means maybe not that. Maybe I can talk to them now? No. What the fuck? Do I have to try to... I don't got anything for her. Oh, hold on. My doorbell just went off. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. Okay. Yo, I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Do I have proof that Okay, the question is, do I have proof that who has the urn anyways? Pearl has the urn, so I can't even like give it back to her, right? Hi! Hello, Archer! Yes, we are playing Ace Attorney today. I can't latte in Italian is just milk. You know what? Works, because I drink my milk with a little bit of coffee. Not the other way. I don't drink coffee with a little bit of milk. I can't really do much. Like, I talked to her about everything. The murder. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what to do. I talked to Larry. I went to the security room. I had to talk to Larry. Well, I don't know. Well, no, I already talked to Larry. Not that. Sorry, wrong thing. Can I go to the detention center now? No, they are not there yet. I have to talk to Adrian. But what the hell am I gonna talk to her about? This is the sacred urn box. Like, I guess I'm supposed to talk to her, but I don't have anything to give her. Let me go back to the security room, because that's the new area. Not you. Hi. I've examined everything, right? I about examined everything. Have I talked to you about everything? Okay, security buzzer, night of the crime. Good, okay. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what I'm missing. How have I talked to Gumshoe about this? Yeah, the wallet and the key. Security room, I talked to Desiree. She doesn't have anything to give me anymore. Please, where is he? Where is he? What if I present you something? I don't think that's even the right. What if I present you the urn? I have to figure out that the one that was presented at trial was not fake, right? I don't know if it should say I am or Ami. I am. I am. Well, do you think it's still no big deal? Will you talk to me more about it? No. Okay. What the hell am I missing? Because I can't talk to Adrian. I can't talk to Larry anymore. No one's here. I'm fucking lost. I'm lost. I swear to God, if it's some like dialogue I missed with someone. I can't even go to the CEO's office anymore, actually. Is it from Desert? Do I have to go from here? Oh. Have you talked to me? Good info, emergency buzzer. I've talked to you about the emergency buzzer. You told me. Yeah, talking to you about the buzzer, then opens the emergency buzzer. And then it did go. We got proof that it went off last night. Oh, do I have to present this to you now? Well, no, and then you don't really. Like, that's all you really talk to us about. You don't give us anything else. Like, Larry. Fuck. Do I present this one to you now? Oh, man. I've talked to Larry. I've given him the security key. Like, what am I supposed to do? I've given them everything. I can't talk to Adrian because she won't tell us about the urn. So we need I feel like we need to talk to Ron. Do I have anything that will actually... It could be a fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same. I don't! I'm stuck. We're stuck. We're at a standstill. Archer, do you have any idea where I am right now? I call for help. Cause I can't go to talk to Ron. Is this place back? No, it's not. He's still not here. Who am I missing? Ooh. There's Gumshoe, there's Maya, there's Adrian, and then there's Larry. We just talked to Larry about everything we could have possibly talked to him about. Yeah, Pearl has the urn. I can't just present the Pearl. Like, I don't have it anymore. Please, where is he? Where is he? He's the only one I feel like I can talk to right now. I'm not supposed to go here. I like this music. Who am I supposed to present to? Because I feel like having 3 is too little. What will you talk to me about? No, he does not know. Shane Blue. Okay, you butcher his name so much. For some reason, he's confused himself. Oh. Man, it was fucking Gumshoe. Well, the company basically sent security teams out to buildings to guard them, but Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. I don't know how to put it, but this kind of guy was a money grubber. I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me. You aren't getting into my wallet. Anyways, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. That's my problem. I need to be shiftier. No, it's okay, Maya. He was involved in trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, and KB Securities used to head security operations against DeMasque. Oh my god, he's finally there. It was just one person. No. Mr. Wright. Please don't leave me alone anymore. Alright. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are Master Mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. The trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? I think he lied. Because he did murder. Why? If he is the thief, but he didn't steal the urn, then why would the detective steal the urn himself? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. Then I used the keycard to unlock the door. That's when I went into the CEO's office. Someone was in there. Someone. The dead body of the CEO was right in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyways, I thought I should do something with the body. You put it in a safe that only certain people know. Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building, so I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Oh. I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please. She'll find out eventually. Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that would bring in enough money. Except being a thief, at least. That's what I thought anyway. Oh. Well, is this him in the clipping though? Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Debut. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. Blackmail? When did you get blackmail letters? What the hell? No, of course not, but this is the first one that's ever specifically called me out. In the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through. I swear in the end I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. Sorry. Why is reading so hard right now? The plans. So he's been my So he was getting blackmailed and then he said he had plans. What plans are you talking about? Heist plans. It's at the top. I would have missed that again. I only planned the very first one. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. So he doesn't own any of it? Truth is, I've never seen the errand. All I did was follow the instructions to steal what I was told to steal. Ron, before we go, there's one thing I need to ask you. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? Pearl! She's back. Did she bring us the urn? They said it's a real urn. These cute little pink splotches. They said it's paint that were put on the urn recently. I mean, you really think the urn had pink splotches before? I won't forget about you. It's okay. Alright. Adrian. Oh, she's gone. Oh, she's not gone. Let's take a look one more time. I think I know how the paint got on it now. So it was dropped. I think it got dropped over here. The box. They dropped the box. And then I think the urn broke. That's why it was put back together correctly. Not really. I still don't know what's going on. I don't think those really got anything. So what happened then? How did it get bent in the first place? Alright. Tell us what happened, Adrian. That's nice, but I don't see how. What she discovered was the urn had been broken again. Yes, it was broken once a year ago. And now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Is it the paint marks that I should say? Or is it the fucking, the box? Oh, why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? Because it's put back together correctly. Never mind. It was not that it was dropped again. Okay, did you put the urn back together? Did you drop it? Do you have any proof the urn was broken here at Lordy Taylor? The paint marks. It was dropped. The box was dropped. There's pink paint all over this urn. And the pink paint all over the floor and the walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. She's still... is the sacred box. The sacred urn box. This box the urn was stored in, right? Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. Oh, was it dropped on the bottom? Don't let me Adrian. I don't think Adrian would be the one to break the box, though. She is a... I'm not a terrible person. Not only did I bake it, I tried to hide what I did. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago, just after the poster was taken on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in the box. Oh. Then I tripped on the paint can and lost my balance. I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Karain village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Unfortunately, the shards were pretty big. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. Any sane person? Really? Oh. I love Adrian Andrews. Why is Pearl smarter than Maya? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. And at that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's the only skill. That's the only, like, problem between the two, though. Pearl has helped me so much more than Maya has. Oh, my phone's about to die. On the day of the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Damn, I glitched out. My charger fell off. Okay. Why was it moved? One undeniable fact. The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but... Okay, so... why would Ace Detective be the one to... He does have a copy of the DeMasque uniform from his debut heist, as they call it. So, I don't know. They're here for the trial next door? They're trawling him as Master Mask? She went back home. She says she can't neglect her training anymore. Are they... Please don't ignore me. No one likes me. No one would notice me even if I killed someone. What? I'm just a poor thief. No, wait, that can't be right. A thief really can't be poor. I like his hair. I really like his hair. Godot. You're ready? Preparation is last refuge of the week. Is the last refuge of the week. Okay, settle down, everyone. Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all. Then you need to get out when you're on it. You telling you to touch grass? Life is war, but that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? No. Kane Bullard. Kane Bullard. CEO of KB Security. Oh, his body was found in the safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated at 1 a.m. of the previous day. She was already dead? Okay, okay. I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial. It's crazy. 17? Mr. Godot, you're a witness? Is he still calling right trite? You did it, didn't you? What? No, that's not true. For a moment there, I thought we have the record for the shortest trial ever. If you didn't kill Mr. Bullard, why did you go to KB security? Well, that's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go home. That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got ordered me to go there. I've been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. Is that it? Second cup of coffee. It's bitter today, too. Just like my destiny. You never know that from the way he's chugging it down. That evening, around 1 a.m., I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. Yes, that's what my watch, when I was entering the sea. Actually, I'm not sure. My watch was slow and my internal clock is also a bit. 1 a.m., that's the exact time the victim was murdered, correct? The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. It ordered you to go there? It's the first time I had gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Oh, of course. They'd say things like, steal this, or take that. It said bring $50,000. Oh, but wait. I never intended to pay the money anyway. After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. What do you mean? He knew your identity. So that's why Mr. Light didn't believe he was DeMasque. That's why I knew they were just hollow threats. Yes, that's right. A security chief, you? And yet a year ago you were fired without notice. Revenge for an old grudge? A perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say? But it said it would take your red diamond that day. Fuck. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, do I press him on the other stuff? I don't remember why he was fired. Why was he fired again? Well, the whole world is filled with those who have said, I wish I had never asked that. Desi loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby. My salary wasn't nearly enough, so I still... Oh. I was somehow able to keep it a secret, and made it seem like I had quit on my own. I'll just press him on this. Why would you do something like that? Well, for Desi's hobby. What else? He really likes her, huh? That evening, you went to see him in the office. The latter ordered you to go there. The threat didn't scare you, but... Huh. But Desi doesn't know that. Are you sure? But he wasn't threatened. Well, the threat didn't scare you, but he is very terrified of Desi finding out his hobby, no? She hates criminals and cowards more than anything in the world. I think you must have been scared, very scared, of having a certain person find out your secrets. Miss Desiree, the defendant's wife. Listen to me, my Desi, looks like if I just sit back and relax. Okay, Godot. I like you, calm down though. Someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. And that's how the murder came. Oh. A threat. He stole data for his wife and killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. Oh. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Suddenly, I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a little dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. When I came to, Mr. Bullard was lying there, dead. I was really attacked. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Well, we didn't really find anything that he could have been hit with, right? He's dodging all of our questions. His dodging all of our questions is not helping to win his case. Yeah. Suddenly I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a little dazed. I was hit on the forehead as soon as I entered the room. What were you wearing? Just to be on the safe side, I was dressed as Mask the Mask. And then I descended upon the office of the CEO's cape. Oh, he was wearing his fucking outfit. Even I didn't know that. It seems my little friend really loves to keep secrets. At any rate, we can't, it took longer than you expected. What do you mean? Back up! You were the one that hid the body in the safe? Yeah. You were not helping your case. When does someone toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine? The answer is simple. When they're dirty. When they take them off. As usual, I have no idea what you're saying. Maybe you should look at your court case. Your witness, the evidence that's been submitted. I panicked and it took about 10 minutes. Circumstances. There's a... I panicked and hit the body. It took about 10 minutes. But let's see. We have the emergency button. It wasn't pressed, but it was pressed. It went off at 102. He was killed about 1. Is there anything else I can do? Yeah, those circumstances. What are those circumstances? Are we talking about the button? Like, the button was pressed. Like, shouldn't I? Where's the button? I give him the button. I give him the button. Yana, could you please take a look at this record? And what might this be? Oh! The record to for the emergency buzzer that connects the CEO's office to security. According to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1:02 a.m. If Ron Delight was truly the murderer, he would have ran as soon as that buzzer sounded. After all, a security guard would have been heading his way. His voice is still so deep, it throws me off. Let's remember who we're dealing with. He probably had no idea where the security personnel. There were security personnel in the building. No, he used to work there. There's no way he wouldn't have known about them. But as it turns out, the guard never came. That's nothing more than a coincidence. The fact that the guard was a pathetic loser who had gotten punched in the face by his ex's new boyfriend and wasn't anywhere in the vicinity was not something Mr. Delight could have known. It's a sure bet that Mr. Delight didn't even notice the buzzer going off. It's loud, actually. If he had been conscious, that is. He truly was hit in the head. He looks younger here, but Mr. Delight said he felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes. Mr. Delight was knocked out and the buzzer went off as soon afterwards. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it can only mean that there's another person in that room. That's right, whoever it was, they knocked out the light and then pressed the buzzer. Why would they press the buzzer though? Objection. He pressed the button. He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. He didn't die right away. He must have, but there were no fingerprints. I can prove it. There's someone else who has gloves, which is the ace of detective. Is the buzzer himself. Absolutely not. The fact that there are absolutely no clues is the clue itself. Now I'm the one who's clueless. The button has no fingerprints on it. If Mr. Bullard had really pressed it himself, naturally he would have left his fingerprints behind. Oh. The defendant, Mr. Delight, was dressed as Master DeMasque, and Master DeMasque always wears gloves. What reason could he possibly have to wipe the buttons free of fingerprints? You've been bested. You've been forced to eat crow. What are all these? What? What's with this awkward silence all of a sudden? The real culprit killed Mr. Bullard around 1, and Delight happened to waltz in when the murder was taking place, right? The killer clobbered Mr. Delight, then sounded the buzzer. To call security. I think they wanted security to be there to find Kane's dead body and find the light there. Because he was getting his clocked clean at the time. No, I'm not. When the buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in the office. The victim, Kane Bullard, who was already dead. The defendant, Ron Delight, who was out cold. And the killer. Now then, in this situation, if the real killer made an escape, what would happen? The only ones left in the room was the victim and Ron Delight. Well, that's what's already been happening. Okay, can you stop spitting your coffee everywhere, Gada? You've been bested? Maybe. I've been made to eat my words once again. It has to be Luke at me. Who else would it be? Damn. There. The theft and murder. Which is more serious? They're not even close. Murder is more serious, of course. It's capitalism. It's capital crime subject to capital punishment. Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty with grand larceny. That was his true objective all along. A guilty verdict as an alibi? Yeah. Are we gonna bring him over? You know, it's almost time. For look at me verdict, it's a pretty simple trial after all. If we're gonna stop this trial and stall that one, we need to do it now, of course. That's assuming you have proof that the detective is the one that committed the murder. Isn't it the clipping? Don't I have to show the clipping? Why is Mia showing up? Oh fuck, it's him. Pain. Oh! Hold it! Yep, there we go. That man is not Master Max. Master Max. Masked? He's just a ruthless murderer. Why does he look so funny compared to his brother? Yes. Whenever my character zones out, it's just staring deep into space. To be honest, we don't have any definite proof, but he's the one who could have done it. Wasn't he at Lordy Taylor that night? Not to mention, we don't actually know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Atme want to kill Kane Bullard? His brother does look younger than him. Oh. Indeed, it is truly child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave up a generous reward for returning their own property to them. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my... Red diamond ring? If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. Of course. Where was he? I was stealing the urn as Master Mask, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. At the time which the camera captured the mask was the same time as the murder. Even the great DeMasque cannot be in two places at once. Now, if you please excuse me, I have a verdict to receive. Well, the statue was moved last night. So I want to press him on that. That is the very thing that proves I committed the crime. The very thing that proves you committed the crime. When you think about it, it's really odd. You say that almost as if you had taken this picture on purpose. About the camera that took this photograph. Oh, come on now. It's all too clear what you're thinking. What? You think I altered the timestamp on the photograph, didn't you? Did he steal it and then... The photo itself might be fake. Cause look, it was moved the day of the crime. Moved again that night. That is why I am called DeMasque. But conveniently, there's also means there's no way to tell who this really is. Objection. I don't think he has an, like... No, I don't think he has an accomplice. It was pathetically an easy job. 20 days ago, you sent the calling card 10 days before the heist. He was always proud of his ace detective skills, but if the urn was stolen while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, turned out to be my witness. That means I could have not killed unless you had... He doesn't have an accomplice though, but it was, like, it feels like, look, this is where the box was dropped. And the statue was moved. It's the statue is not there. No, it's not a blood, it's paint. From blood to peaches, the judge sure loves going on about his wild tangents. Yeah. The statue. The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, that golden statue just arrived from the mountain training hall. I realized the statue would be a perfect size for covering up the paint stain. That's why I put it where you first saw it. So it got moved. but when I went there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bag was sitting. Are they supposed to say old hag was sitting in the corner? Who was it that moved it on the car? I mean, who else would it be than Luke at me, no? No one else was allowed to be in there. However, why would I want to move a heavy golden statue? If the statue had been there, your lie would have been exposed like a cheap film at the drugstore. Well, the box dropped, so this box doesn't look like it was that one, right? Like, but also, this could have been taken on a different day. That's what I'm thinking. It could have been 1 a.m. on any other day than the crime. On the night in question, Luke Atme went to KB Security and murdered Kane Bullard. Therefore, it's obvious it would have been impossible for him to bat Wardy Taylor at this time. So the statue wasn't even there yet. He had 20 days to prepare for this. So if it's not there yet, so on the day of the crime, Mr. Atme must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair, so he had to move it. He looks so weird when he gets caught. He has a big nose. It's true that the camera has been set up by Lordy Taylor's staff. However, the program used to manage the data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data. Order, order. Mr. Godot, what is the meaning of this? Where's that jazz music? I shall drink. Thank you for telling me. Godot, I warned you about making me wait. Now put that coffee down. My 11th cup. Thank you. Then he has to state it. I like the music that plays whenever he comes on though. I promised to drink no more than 17 during a trial, which means I'm still good to the last drop. However, the defense has a very good point. A good point? So what? We are all but travelers on a road of infinite points. I think he got his points mixed up with other points. So, you say this photograph was taken ahead of time? And that the statue was moved in order to make it match? It's a very interesting idea. However, there's one point that can't be denied. It's only one person. That's the only possibility. Blah. Men that are trapped by chains of the maybe can never reach their dreams. Hey, Mr. DeMasque. Yes? If there is no funny business in your actions as Master Mask, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy, so here, let's hear it. I was sent to the warehouse, hence I was actually unable to see the urn myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my cards 10 days beforehand. That diamond ring, that red diamond ring, is the same one he threatened Ron for. Zarif King? That's crazy. I see Miss Andrews is still attracting the weirdos. Damn. Lady Andrews was especially taken with that urn, and she wouldn't let anyone in the store enter the storeroom, not even me. Are you sure if it's is it really? I then handled security by myself, so security was there. For a period of approximately 5 days, people were indeed going in and out the warehouse. Does this really prove October 12th, though? He has never seen it before. But you don't know, like, he normally only puts a calling card for stuff that he thinks are like important or like worth the money. Like, we kind of deciphered that the end doesn't really give that much money. So why would you send a calling card for something? Take good care of the speckled urn. Now the speckled here. Surely refers to the pink pattern on the sacred urn. But the urn wasn't like that before. Truth be told, there's no way that DeMasque could have known about this pattern. Oh. I like when he Godot crashes out. Everything, the steam coming from his mask. Oh. No. Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself? No. No one has any conviction nowadays. What do you mean by that? Does he have a motive? Motive for murder. So he did send the... This is the blackmail letter found in the handwriting. You have no contact with the victim. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? But you're wearing the red diamond ring that he's asking for. Don't you already know? Take a look at this newspaper. Oh. The victim clearly misread the article and he got the wrong impression. Red diamond ring. Has a lot of security infos, and since I stole data from the company, that is a motive, yeah. Mr. Bullet, I think he really is though. Oh, Desiree. Well, I guess they're really talking about this blackmail letter. Contradiction. Yeah. It's the red ring. But also, you don't want your true identity revealed. You received the other day. Show us contradicting evidence in the letter, in the content of the blackmail letter. Is this his left hand or right hand? Because he doesn't have a ring in that one. Because the contradicting fact is, if you don't, I'll take the red diamond you received the other day. That's the thing he's wearing on his hand, right? But in this photo, he doesn't have, he's not wearing one. Is that the contradicting thing though? Maybe. He's red. Objection. Your point is, Mrs. Hart, are you trying to say that the blackmail letter was intended for someone else? Is that what you're trying to say? Yes. You've been personally involved in every single DeMasque case, and in the last case you recovered which was stolen and received a jewel as your reward. I don't think it's childish though. We're getting bullied. I don't. He's not an ace detective. He's not DeMasque either. So we could just go with the last one. Oh.
Objection.
Was he blackmailing? He was blackmailing our witness. So he did technically create his entire, like, his own thing. Which means I learned of his identity. Yeah, I mean, you saw him. You saw him when he was putting his thing away. You're literally in the clipping with him. Yeah, see? Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that hard. You see a guy standing next to a bucket with the outfit in it. Expose you. You murdered someone. A murderer. That is your true identity. A blackmailer and a murderer. Oh. Objection. Why do you still have an objection, good sir? Who's the one that took it? I can't prove that he was there. I'll be honest, like I don't have anything.
Objection.
Objection. What? You are not an ace detective, though. Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any court of law. Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant that cannot be tried again for the same crime. Oh. Are we stuck at a standstill? Oh? Your Honor, when you were a child, this was on every report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result. Oh, there she is. She looks better in her sister's body than in Pearl's body. I feel like I'm just gonna save. I get scared. Oh! Why are you suddenly switching up? The last testimony. Indeed, it was true that I was not at Lord Taylor. I had to leave to see another vitally important job request. The victim likely just mixed. Huh? Wait, how could he have known that Ron was wearing his outfit? I thought he went in his normal clothes, but... is the last cup. You drink 6 more cups already. I get 1 chance. Okay. I can't press stupid shit. And dude, you were not there at Lodi Taylor's. You had to see another job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph ready. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delight. And thanks to the key and wallet, it was abundantly clear he was there. I was only able to make a deduction from the buzzer that was only sounded once. But the button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim could have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. But how did he know he was wearing the mask outfit?
Objection.
The only one who knocked him out would have known. We all thought he went in his normal clothes. When exactly did we learn the fact that Ron Delight was dressed as just last trial? And you were in your trial in the other room. You were in the next room being tried as the Mask. So then enlighten us. How did you know about that piece of information?
Objection.
No one knew about it. He was knocked out.
Objection.
He was knocked out, but with what? Okay, this. What is this earthquake? This is him? Oh. That's the same line you gave yesterday. He's crashing out. Oh. Damn. For now, he really is the Mask, guys. What was he knocked out with, though? It's been a long time, huh? Are you just leaving just like that? Oh, did she leave? The urn was put back together just fine. The fucking broken and repaired 2 times. Ah, that's funny. She's making excuses for him. I like Desiree. Oh my god. Well, there we go. They put it back together. See, this piece is on this side, so how the frick did they put... Well, I guess you could just turn it, right? Oh, I guess. Actually, never... I don't know. I don't even know how Pearl put it back together, man. Okay. I know I said I would like draw today. Oh my gosh, she's in a maid outfit. She's so cute. But I'm a little tired, so I might rest. But I will draw. Maybe in my server. If you'd like to come watch and join in the VC and talk, you can always go down below and join the Discord server. I will slowly start getting back into the groove. I think it's just my sleep schedule has been quite terrible these past couple days. So, I am a little bit tired. Let me just save. Okay, why am I saving? Yeah, okay. Thank you for coming by and watching. I'm sorry I lied. I did say I was gonna draw today, but I am not. I hope to see you next time. We'll see if I stream tomorrow. Hopefully I will. But again, thank you for coming and watching. I shall go, and remember to join the Discord if you would like to talk to the community. Everyone there is wonderful. Thank you. Bye-bye.